If the sight of a textbook makes you feel a crushing weight, and suddenly 1,000 other things seem more urgent, from scrolling Instagram to finally organizing that junk drawer you haven't touched in 6 months. If your willpower to study only lasts for a few minutes before you give up, then this is for you. Because I've been in that exact same spot. I always thought the problem was me. That I had weak willpower. That I just wasn't a steady person. But the truth is, the problem isn't us, it's our brain chemistry, which has been hijacked by the modern world. Why does your brain run from studying? The main culprit, dopamine. Have you ever wondered why you can spend 2 hours scrolling through TikTok and Instagram, but you can't focus on a textbook for 15 minutes? The answer is one word, dopamine. Dopamine is the pleasure and reward chemical in your brain. Your brain acts like a heat-seeking missile, constantly searching for activities that release more of it. Social media is engineered to be a dopamine fire hose. Every scroll is an instant, effortless reward, a funny video, a shocking piece of news, a beautiful picture. The core problem is that studying offers a delayed, low dopamine reward that simply can't compete with the instant pleasure we get from modern entertainment. In this unfair fight, our brain always chooses the easier path. This has unbalanced our brain's dopamine system, raising our baseline for pleasure so high that effortful tasks like studying no longer feel appealing. The good news, however, is that we can hack and reset this system with a 2-part solution. Part 1 is a short dopamine detox. The goal is to reset your brain so it can enjoy simple things again. The action step is to spend just 15 minutes a day in absolute boredom, no phone, no music, no stimulation. While it will feel difficult at first, as your brain craves its usual hits of pleasure, after about a week you'll notice a real change. Your dopamine baseline will lower, and simpler activities, like reading, will start to feel enjoyable again. Part 2 is to turn studying into a rewarding game. Now that your brain is reset, you can make the act of studying itself release more dopamine. The most important trick is the 2-minute rule. Instead of planning to study for an hour, just commit to opening the book for 2 minutes. This task is so small that your brain won't resist, and most of the time, you'll end up continuing. Another key method is the Pomodoro technique. Break your work into 25-minute focused intervals with short breaks in between. This turns an endless task into a manageable game. You can also use other tricks like creating visual rewards, checking off tasks, explaining concepts out loud to feel a sense of mastery, and connecting what you learn to your personal life. To see this in action, look at the story of Michael Faraday, the father of electricity. With no formal education, he worked in a low dopamine world without modern distractions. He started by simply reading a few pages of the books he was binding, a small step, much like the 2-minute rule. In his world, the pleasure of learning was a huge reward, and it sparked a positive addiction that turned him from a simple apprentice into one of history's greatest scientists. So remember, your brain isn't lazy or broken, it's just been hijacked by instant pleasure. When you take back control of your dopamine, you take back your future. To start, simply do a 15-minute detox today, and tomorrow, begin one short study session using the 2-minute rule.